It's Percent Poppy, you dig? AKA the Bounce King. Alright, so here's a recap of the IWM 262 call, which was a bounce. We did 140% on that. Here's the chart. I know it's a lot going on, so without everything, this is how your screen probably looks. I entered right here, right? The reason why I entered was because of the different supports. Remember, for a bounce, I don't really care about break and hold, right? Because I'm looking for a short time frame. I need multiple supports on various time frames. Red like cross, this is my previous day low. That serves as a support. I have the orb low. I have the pre-market low. And also I have the pivot on the 5 minutes. That alone is enough for me to believe that it's going to be a nice bounce, right? Because you have several different supports right here that makes it strong. So the only way to break through this area, this support, is to have a big bearish candle, which would be something like this. When I entered right here, you know, we went up, then the next candle, we kind of breaking through these EMAs. And remember, the 200 is a strong support, a strong resistance at this point. And so I told you guys I was trimming. When I first entered the trade, I told you my stop loss. My stop loss is 0.20. All right, so again, it's a bounce. So again, I'm not trying to lose a whole bunch. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But I always put my stop loss in. All right? I trimmed at 30%. I typically like to trim between 30 and 40%. Because this wasn't moving as quickly as I would like, I made sure to trim. All right, so I trimmed. As soon as I trimmed, it came back down. Right? Came back down, and if you notice, I said there was a pivot on the 1 day holding it up. So on the different time frames, I'm able to go ahead and draw the different pivots. That lets me know right here, this was holding up. This pivot right here is it moved, right? This pivot right here was another support, and also have a pivot here on the 4 hour. I can technically stay in this trade, right? As long as it doesn't break these supports. Remember, it's a lot of support right here, so that means it's strong. That means it's probably going to keep bouncing until it breaks through this. Now, at some point, it came back down and we were down because it was breaking through. But again, it never fully broke through. It never closed. It just tapped it and bounced. Some of you may have got stopped out. That happens, right? But it's important that you still have that stop loss on. Don't let that deter you from putting it on. All right, so again, I know I could hold on, and I almost got stopped out. It was at 0.21. It was almost at my stop loss, but it bounced, right? And so once it bounced, now we got the strength that I needed. So yeah, around 9:55, that's when we start having a strong candle. Now on a bounce, once it bounces and it fully crosses the 9 EMA like it did around here, now that signals a reversal. Right now it's going in my direction. I caught the bounce. I have my initial percentage, so now I'm at 37, 44%. Right, I'm around there. Now I have my percentage. I secured gains. Now it's on the other side of the 9, which means I'm on the side of the reversal. I'm in already. Now also what was forming is the golden cross. I was in the bounce. I was already up 30-40%. The golden cross is forming. All right, so 30%, the golden cross may be potentially forming. So I'm in the trade. The golden cross is forming. We're going on the other side of the 9, and I already have my percentage. So now I'm playing with house money in a sense. 55%, around 10-20. Where we at? All right, 10-20 on this candle. Right. So in this candle here, we broke through all these different resistances. We have the orb high here, right? We have the pivot here, and we're breaking this area. So what I say at 10:20 right here, I said if we can break through this area, we golden, right? Because now we only have the pre-market high, right? And then we broke through with volume, and that's when we start going. That's when the stocks start going crazy. All this different thing, and I'm letting you know that the pre-market high is serving as the last resistance. If we can get past this pre-market high, the only thing in front of us would be this pivot right here. Now my last trim, I took my last trim right around this area. Why? Because I saw that there was a resistance right here, and I told you guys I trim right here. Let me go ahead and secure more gains. Once I secured, boom, here we go. And now could it kept going? Yes, but at this point I'm tired. I only like being in trades for at least like 20 minutes or so, and so I secured my gains. Bounce King, you dig?